welcome along to this NatWest International, the final day of what's been an extraordinary week of fantastic snooker here at the Metrodome Leisure Complex in Barnsley. The final is between two old-timers, Ken Doherty of Ireland, the darling from Dublin, I should say, and he was 51 years old, a 1997 World Championship, of course, won a few miles away at the Crucible in Sheffield, up against 6 times former world finalist Jimmy White, who's won every other major honour in the game bar that World Championship. But it's the international tournament they're playing for. It's the best of 9 frames, 4 to be played this afternoon, which you're going to see with us on JB Sports, and then a potential 5 to come in our final programme of the week at 9 p.m. to determine who will be the champion. Before we go to the table and to the first frame, let me just point you in the direction of some live streaming coming up at 5 to 7 tonight. It will be live audio stream of the FA Cup 4th and 5th round draws, both draws taking place simultaneously, one after the other. And you'll be able to join me at 5 to 7 live audio stream of the FA Cup draws on JB Sports. So let's get on to the final. It's a final, of course, that has the highest combined age, 109 years between, and that's actually 8 years more than Sir Tom Moore, who raised £30 million with the NHS in real life during the summer. So we're all set for the entrance of the players. The first of 4 frames then, and to describe those 4 frames for you this afternoon is our commentator, John Stutter. Here he is now with the first frame. So Jimmy White will get us underway, the 2021 NatWest International Open Final. And as John said at the outset, as JB said at the outset, in building this final up at the start of the programme, these 2 players, Ken Doherty 51 years old, Jimmy White 58 years old, a combined age of 109. And this surely must be a television first. A major televised final between 2 players over the combined age of 100. And there were the 2 rank outsiders of 8 going into the televised stage. And it's just an amazing achievement for both of them to get there. Only one will win the £200,000 first prize. Runner-up gets 100 grand.
6.
We've got the darling from Dublin here at the table this afternoon. 4 frames to be played in the afternoon, with a possible 5 further to be played in the evening to decide the winner.
Seven.
And very packed house here at the Barnsley Metrodome for today's final. Standing room only. Got the angle on the blue as well.
11.
Yes, he'll use the angle on the blue to split up possibly some reds there that are just clustered together behind the pink. And how's that worked out? Well, if anything, it's probably put those 5 reds in a little bit more
16.
of a cluster than anything else. So that's not gone according to plan for Ken Doherty, but he's still in position. And he's on the pink.
17.
So the break moves to 17. And Ken in okay position.
$23.
23 break now for Ken. He looks to make inroads into this opening frame.
24. Thirty.
Split these little clusters of reds there if he plays into the pack. Well, he's missed that. Be a little bit frustrated there, Ken Doherty, because he had an opportunity there maybe to split the pack open a little bit there.
$37.
Break of 37. And going quite well.
$38.
Poor old Jimmy has not been able to get out of his chair throughout this first frame.
$40.
So 40 exactly. This red will make it 41. Make that two of them for 42. Now he's got a big problem now because he's snookered himself. So he's going to have to go off the cushion and try and get onto the green, or try and hit the green. And he's missed it. And he gets 4 points away. So for a break of 42 for Ken Doherty, although he's given 4 points away.
Foul and a miss. Ken Doherty, 42. Jimmy White, 4.
In fact, Jimmy's going to force the retake because it was a miss. So Ken has got himself a second gut bite at the cherry. Oh, and he didn't miss by much either. He's gone right up behind the pink as well. Won't be counted as a miss.
Foul and a miss. Jimmy White, 4.
Well, Jimmy again wisely taking the retake again. Now Ken doesn't get this. I think it's frame conceded. It'll be the shortest frame of the tournament. And he has not got it. Will it be counted as a miss, or will we play on? Be a shame if the frame if it was counted as a miss.
Foul and a miss. Jimmy White, 4.
Well, in fact, he's going to play on, even though it was counted as a miss. Jimmy White has got 12 on the board, all of them coming through Ken Doherty's foul on the snooker. And that's his first pot of the match, and he's nicely on the angle for the blue. Or he might actually just go up for the yellow because he can then screw back and get on one of the reds. And
3.
that looks okay to me. Now the next red. Jimmy the whirlwind at 58 years old. Has never won the International Open in its previous carnation when it finished back in 1990. The first carnation incarnation. In those days it used to be held at Trenton Gardens in Stoke. Always used to be the bridesmaid in that tournament to Steve Davis, who's since now retired.
10.
In those days, Steve Davis kept winning everything. Well, this I was going to say young,
11.
talented 58-year-old. He's not. He's a very old, talented 58-year-old. Started playing snooker when he was 14 at a club in London called Zan's Snooker Club. Him and Tony Mayo. The story goes that
14.
they used to have robbers in Zan's, and there was Tony Mayo and Jimmy White. He used to bunk off school to play snooker, Jimmy. Where's the black going? Ooh, just 40. Might have gone enough there.
Jimmy White, 14.
So 14. 16 in front. Ken with a possible 40 odd on the table. Oh, and he's missed as well, Ken. Just a few nerves showing here, and Jimmy has a chance to maybe pinch the frame at this visit. 51 on the table, and 16 points in it.
One.
He's on the black.
Eight.
Well, we had to dig deep into the JB Sports Coppers to bring you this one, bring you these tournaments, and I think we've been money well spent on the rights.
9.
Because we've been enjoying this, and you've enjoyed this tournament all the way through, folks, and I've got to tell you what a great start to the week you're going to have now as we bring you the climax of this final. Jimmy knows that was a chance.
9.
So 35 on the table, possible 35 on the table, and 7 points the difference. Difficult red along that cushion. And then, has Ken got it? I don't think he has, and it's going to be a thin old cut there for Jimmy. Using the rest. And he's got the cut all right. He's done okay there. He's nicely onto the blue. Again, he might go for the blue, or he might just have a look at maybe looking at potting the brown. But I think the blue might be his best bet.
Six.
Just to remind you that the final is played over the best of 9 frames. 4 this afternoon and then 4 this evening. And that has left Ken Doherty with a real chance now to take the first frame. But in fact there's only 1 point in it, and it's a very close frame. And credit to Jimmy White there, 42 behind. It would have been very difficult. Having said that, he's had the gift of 12 penalty points
2.
as well in that points total. Now has Ken put the green? Nearly. But at least, well, I was going to say he got it safe, but Jimmy rather can pop that green if he so wishes into that right hand corner pocket. Going to be a very thin cut, but he's got it. And the brown is over the bolt pocket there to the right.
3.
So it's 44 points each, with 22 on the table. And Jimmy is at the table, potted the brown, and it comes off the knuckle, but he's on the blue. With a little bit of luck there for Jimmy. Just roll this dead weight if he can into the pocket, and he's done so magnificently. A good comeback this in the first frame from Jimmy White. Just the pink required. You've got the angle on it. And he's got that. He'll have a go at trying to double the black, maybe up into the top left-hand bulk.
18.
But that little break of 18 is going to win in that first frame. Well, it might go fluke in. Oh, it nearly did. But it doesn't matter because Jimmy White takes the first frame and leads Ken Doherty by a frame to nil. Well, cricket's back on JB Sports and better than ever for 2021. We'll be featuring the counties extensively with highlights of T20 Blast and NatWest Trophy games culminating in the climax at Lords for the final of the NatWest. Also, All of England action as they take on the best at T20 and one-day matches as well. So plenty of great cricket coming up in 2021 here only on JB Sports. Don't miss it. And welcome back to the Barnsley Metrodome Leisure Complex as Ken Doherty, who trails by 1 frame to nil, gets it away in frame number 2 and already leaves Jimmy White a couple of opportunities there. Got 1 or 2 balls into the pocket and get himself off the mark. Jimmy, who absolutely outplayed the jester from Leicester in the semi-final, Mark Selby, 4 frames to 2. Ken Doherty as well came from behind to beat Mark Williams by the same scoreline.
7.
At the moment, Jimmy off to a blistering start then. That 42 break from Ken Doherty. He'll be kicking himself because he had chances to win, and then the snooker when he snookered himself on that when on that 42 break, he really did kick himself there because he had a chance and he didn't take that opportunity. So Jimmy came back. Of course, there he did by 12 penalty points that went his way when Ken was fouling and missing, but Jimmy won the frame at the end of the day by his own accord. He didn't just win it on those 12 penalty points, although it changed the complexion of the frame.
13.
It looks as if, unfortunately for Jimmy, it's going to end at an unlucky 13 break for him. No red on into any of the pockets whatsoever. And in trying to play safe, he's left the red into the left middle.
Jimmy White, 30.
Chance here for Ken to split the reds apart. And that is probably a very bad shot to nothing.
1.
Because in retrospect, he's now snookered himself. And he's decided to nominate the yellow. Again, not concede penalty points because he might have to concede a few penalty points. I hope the referee doesn't give it a miss and gets Jimmy White to the table, because he might have a pot on here into the right corner pocket.
Foul and miss. Ken Doherty, 1. Jimmy White, 4.
Right, Jimmy's going to force the retake. Well, Doherty's going to try and play on the angles. Well, he should have gone for the green. I can see why he tried that. Maybe. Well, it's illegal.
Foul and miss. Jimmy White, 4.
And he's going to retake again. Maybe go off the other angles and try and hit the yellow that way. That might be the best bet. Oh, nearly. 5 away as well because he hits the blue.
Foul and a miss. Jimmy White, 5.
Well, Jimmy's got a chance now to score heavily now by his own accord and not rely on penalty points from Ken. He's nicely under the black. He starts to break 26 in front off those penalty points.
8.
Right, back now, he's now 33 in front, sorry now. Nice little gentle cut into the corner, that's a marvellous stroke.
9.
Try and play screw on that and try and split some of the reds up. He's played it with too much stun.
16.
Try and sneak this into the corner. Oh, it's a cracking shot. It's a cracking shot from Jimmy White. Can't play that better either.
17.
And it's fair to say that Jimmy is cashing in on this frame. And with a glorious chance to split the reds. And he's got it, and he's split the pack wide open now. And he's on the black.
25.
It's turning out to be a very expensive frame for Ken Doherty, this. Break moves to 32. Yes. And he's on one of the bulk colours, I think.
33.
Probably the green. All Ken can do now is sit in his chair and watch Jimmy play some exceptional snooker.
36.
Break moves to 36. 5 reds, a green and 4 blacks. And again on one of the bulk colours.
37.
And he's going for the yellow. And again a cracking shot. This Barnsley Metrodome crowd know how to appreciate good snooker. And we're seeing some of the best today from Jimmy White. 6 reds, a yellow, a green and 4 blacks. There's still plenty of balls on the table. And beautifully on either pink or black.
40.
May well go for the pink. Been a flawless performance by the Whirlwind. Looks poised to go 2 frames ahead, and that has clinched the frame. So Jimmy doesn't need to worry about missing any balls at the moment. He's comfortably in control of the frame. Break moves on to 46. 7 reds, a yellow, a green, a pink and 4 blacks. Oh, just wobbled in the jaws there. And the next pink. The answer to the question is yes. 47 now, the break. And a possible second rate pink rubber coming up. And that's a lovely pot.
53.
Nice break of the tournament, incidentally, is by Ken Doherty on
54.
59. And he's won the frame at this visit. Nicely on to another red. He is
57.
playing magnificent snooker. I'm not sure if that red passes. Could be the end of the break here. Now he's got a problem now, Jimmy. You could try the plant, and he's missed. And Ken Doherty will get out of his chair and concede the second frame.
Jimmy White, 57.
With that break of 57, Jimmy White takes the second frame and leads Ken Doherty by 2 frames to 0. So masses will work for Ken Doherty to do as he trails Jimmy White 2-0 with that magnificent break there of 57, which really put the second frame beyond any shadow of a doubt, despite Ken giving away some really careless penalty points that really cost him very dear. So it's not going to fun in the final so far for the genial Irishman Ken Doherty at the moment. He's 2 frames to 0 down here in this session, and really needed a miracle really if he was going to get back into this final. It was always going to be tough for him. We join it now a little way into the third frame. There's no score on the board. All the reds are split, and it's Ken Doherty back to play. And here's John once again. Oh, and then that's gone in. Oh, enough is not needed at this stage for Ken.
Foul. Jimmy White, 4.
And he'll be disappointed there, Ken Doherty. That was a big opportunity for him to really get himself back into contention. And he'll be disappointed. And it gives Jimmy another opportunity. Jimmy has played well in his first session the other day in the semi-finals, a couple of days ago against Mark Selby. It's not on any high ball colour, so it's going to have to be the yellow. Try and go round the angles. It was a magnificent break of 57 in that last frame that really decided things there, and the penalty points didn't help Ken's cause at all. He's had a nightmare first session, and that's a very good yellow from Jimmy.
3.
Well, he's taken over the People's Champion from Alex Higgins, and everyone will be hoping that he qualifies for this year's World Championship by winning a few events just like these.
4.
Because no one would love to see him at the Crucible Theatre more than I would, from an entertainment standpoint, and of course the novelty of trying to win the world title at possibly 7th attempt if he was to make the final for the 7th time. 2 frames ahead.
6.
5 the magic number if you're going to win the tournament. Oh, he nearly flicked the second one.
7.
Well, Jimmy won't mind that too much. 3 reds, 2 yellows, blues to come potentially. And he's there. And he's on one of the 2 reds into the left corner pocket.
12.
He's absolutely running away with his final. The old magic is still there for Jimmy. And the crowd, who paid good money, £20 for a ticket to see the whirlwind in action, have certainly had their money's worth from him. And one must feel for poor Ken Doherty at this point. Just really needs to bring the frame in this session, and he's just sitting in his seat nonchalantly, not knowing when he's going to get another opportunity.
15.
Jimmy is queuing out of this world, and I fear that red might not go in the middle, but he's going to have a go at it. There it goes. Wow, this has been a first half of the final to remember from Jimmy White. His cue power and cue shots have been absolutely awesome. Snooker of the highest quality.
21.
At some point there's going to have to be the cluster of reds there that get breaking up. Or broken up, I should say. Where's that cue ball gone? Ooh. Well, is it the reprieve that Ken Doherty was hoping for?
21. Ken Doherty, 4.
Well, Ken benefits some penalty points, and he needs a bit of luck on his side, Ken. Hasn't had the best 2 frames so far in the final. Now he'd love to get in amongst the balls now. He's put one of the clusters, took one of the clusters out there. That's a good start. Can he see that red? Can he see that red? No, he can't. He can't see the red into the opposite corner, you know. And it's a much more difficult shot than the one before. We'll play it with a little bit of dead weight. Oh, and it wobbles. It wobbles. It's just not Ken Doherty's afternoon.
Ken Doherty, 7.
And the darling from Dublin really needing a prayer from the Holy Bible.
1.
Sits there trying to believe he's trying to actually believe he's 2 games down here, but you can't take any away from this man from Tooting, this 58-year-old Jimmy White. They're the 2 oldest men ever to reach the world final, and I mean reach a major final, and I wish them no ill by saying that. The stats are there, and it is a teleoriginal. It's a teleoriginal first. Not even the BBC or ITV can boast that statistic. A JB Sports first. Jimmy's got all that experience behind him. Won the Masters, he's won the UK Championship, he's won the Mercantile, he's won the British Open, amongst his triumphs over the years. But never the World Championship.
13.
And that has annoyed him to this day, why he's never won the tournament. At the moment he's on course to win his first ever International Open title. Where's the cue ball going? Off the knuckle.
17.
Break moves to 17. And leads by 40 points. Well, 30 points. Make that 31 points.
18.
The break moves to 18. Could be a shot to nothing. You might want to try and split them 2 reds, to try and disturb the 2 reds there on that bottom cushion. And I think he's failed it.
24.
So the break will end more or less at 24, unless he tweaks one of these 2 reds.
Jimmy White, 24.
Still plenty for Ken Doherty to do. Ken the darling from Dublin come back and take the third frame. One thing's for sure, he's going to have a damn good go at it. I think it passes. And it does. And gets a huge ovation from this capacity crowd.
1.
And with the now he'll go for the green and try and get on a red if he can. Wobbled in the jaws, but he's on the red. It's a thin cut, but it's
4.
gettable, but it's easily missable. So he's got to take very good care with his shot. Oh, he's done beautifully there. He's got that red hand play. I was going to say in play, but he's knocked it safe. So that could be the end of the break after this pink, unless he can move that red away. Right, try for the snooker.
11.
Break moves to 11. Now we'd love to snooker in behind the blue now. Has he fluked it? He hasn't, and Jimmy's got a chance. 27 minutes with 35 on the table, and he only needs
11.
a red and a colour, and a high colour at that. Has he got the angle on the pink? If he sinks the pink,
1.
Ken once again is left with snookers. And Ken needs snookers.
7.
And he's on the verge of going 3 frames down. And Jimmy, nothing to stop him now. Nicely on the green. Got the angle to just get the ball, cue ball down into a good position. Play dead weight. Oh, he's unlucky. The knuckle didn't really help him there. And he's left a difficult shot into the yellow pocket. But he'll have a go. Because he knows the frame's won. And that's a cracking shot on the brown. Now, can he see the blue? I fear he might have snookered himself.
16.
And he has, but he can see it. He can get through to it if he uses the top cushion and plays intelligently. Oh, he's missed it. Now, will it hit the pink? And will the referee call a miss?
Foul. Jimmy White, 16. Ken Doherty, 6.
Ken still needs a snooker. Or 8. Would have done with being called a miss, actually, to be fair to Ken, but it's not going his way at the moment. And a chance for Jimmy. And there's the third frame. For absolutely certain.
5.
And we could be in for a very... He's only 2 away now from the title. We're not even played the afternoon session yet. This man
11.
is just on fire now. Will he double the black to try and finish it all off? Will he fluke it in the middle? Oh, he nearly did, but not quite. But that doesn't matter because Jimmy White takes the third frame, and now he's Ken Doherty by 3 frames to 0. And we'll be back with the fourth after the break.
Ken Doherty.
Next Sunday, live and exclusive on JB Sports, Premier League action finally returns, where we bring you our third match of the series between Wolverhampton Wanderers, 2 wins out of 2, and Chelsea, who are going well under Frank Lampard, with Thibaut Werner and co. really doing terrifically well. Should be a cracking atmosphere, cracking game, and Mullingham will be round jam-packed for this one next Sunday afternoon. So to find out which one of these two teams will get 3 valuable points and keep their 100% records going, tune in next Sunday at 1:30 for Wolves against Chelsea, the match, live and exclusively on JB Sports. Don't miss it. Hello again from Barnsley in this NatWest International Open, the final being played over the best of 9 frames, and we're playing the 4th one of the first session. Ken Doherty, as you know, 3-0 down and having a nightmare. He really needs to win this next frame to really stay in the running, otherwise Jimmy could go 1 frame away from the title. So let's join in at the start of the 4th frame. It's Ken Doherty to break, and here's John in the commentary box once again. So we're into the frame number 4, Jimmy White 3-0, and we're into the final frame of the session with Ken Doherty breaking off, and Harry Glover frame now to get him fired up for the second session tonight. Jimmy White knows it's a big moment for him. Wins this next frame, he goes 4-0 up, only needing 1. It's almost a mirror image of that semi-final against Mark Selby, where he obliterated him in 3 frames in the first session. Made the heavy work of it in the final couple of frames, and Ken has missed again. Well, when you're hot, you're hot, and when you're cold, you're cold. If Ken can get a frame before the interval, think of the confidence it will do for him. He's had a very good week. He was saying to me before the semi-final, just to be in the last 8 was a huge bonus for him, because he didn't expect to reach this the last 8, the televised stage, to start with, and then of course he's spiraled from there, and he's run the semi-final, and now he's here in the final, but he's 3 frames down. Just got to play the table. Oh, and the table beats him.
Ken Doherty, 7.
Jimmy wanting to play some safety shots. I don't think he... Well, he's left 2 on the opposite, 2 to the corner pocket, 3. A choice of 3 for Ken now. And if he can just get a frame on the board, Ken Doherty, this would be an amazing moment for him. Confidence booster, if anybody needed it, the confidence booster right now, it's Ken. Where's that cue ball going? It's in the pocket. My word.
Foul. Ken Doherty, 1. Jimmy White, 5.
Will he play the plant? Well, he's got a chance here, Jimmy. And that's nicely fought out. So Jimmy has a chance now to take a good break and go into the session 4-0 up with one needed to win the tournament. But let's make no bones about it, he's got in amongst the balls. Forget the penalty points that Ken gave away at the start. It's not just about the start, really, from that point of view, because Jimmy, in all fairness, has cued beautifully. He's made a good break of 57 in the second frame, which really Which really nothing that Ken could have done about that. Jimmy got in amongst the balls and took advantage of it. And look at the reds now, nicely spread. In position.
9.
And the frame is his oyster. Playing that shot, he's knocked a few reds safe on that cushion. So maybe the frame might not be one at this visit. Gets a polite crap from this
16.
capacity crowd here in Barnsley. Home of Michael Parkinson, Dickie Bird, Darren Goff, amongst others. Usually a mining town, a cricketing town, and you know, Jimmy's missed. And Ken's got a sniff.
Jimmy White, 16.
Sweet 16 for Jimmy White. Well, at least he's sweet 3 frames up anyway on the frame scores.
1.
Can Ken get on the scoreboard? If anyone's deserved it, it's Ken. Oh, and he's missed. Carelessness after carelessness.
Ken Doherty, 1.
And bad luck after bad luck. It has been that sort of a frame for the genial Irishman. Oh, now then, better luck for Ken. 5 away.
Foul. Ken Doherty, 5.
Ain't time to play safe. Jimmy's forced himself into making a mistake. And now Doherty could prosper.
One.
Might go for the yellow. Try and get back round the angle. Take the shot with a lot of ferocity and a lot of pace. And he's got that red out of bulk and over that middle
3.
pocket. That is a remarkably good shot under the circumstances and the way Kenny's gone about his business this afternoon. It's just a confidence booster that he needed.
4.
Break moves to 4, but just roll the blue in now, and he's got the pot.
9.
Just needs a few minutes at the table, settle himself down a little bit because he has been a little bit jumpy this afternoon. If he can take that final frame and just get that first frame on the board, he'll feel an awful lot better about things.
10.
I don't think the blue passes, but he's got the green, albeit very difficult shot. What worries me now is the 3 reds on that bottom cushion. Because at some point with the I have to get one of the big scoring colours down the table, but he's missed it. And Jimmy has a chance to go 4-0 up. The good thing about it is from Ken's point of view, he's leading in the frame, and there may be a little chance of a little plant here, and that hasn't worked out great for Jimmy, because Ken Doherty now has got a big chance of his own. I'll have to play the black down the cushion. Oh, it came away. Came away.
Ken Doherty, 1.
So 1 to Ken Doherty. Jimmy a little careless at the moment. Maybe playing a little bit front point or playing to the gallows a little bit.
One.
This popular Irishman now with another opportunity now to try and knuckle down, get his first frame under his belt. The 1997 World Crucible Champion is maybe starting to get into the groove a little bit. £14 13 points rather the difference. This will take him 18 clear if he pots the blue. The red into the opposite middle.
12.
Middle for fiddle. Again dead weight. And he's there. Beautiful shot.
13.
Break moves to 13.
18.
'Has he gone back too far? No, he can get through to the pink.
19. 25.
25 on the scorecard. Moves just over 30 points in front. You can get this red in a high colour like a blue or a pink or a black. Then he gets the first frame. And the crowd love that.
26.
So Ken Doherty on the verge of winning his first frame in this final. And he's missed it, but he's not left Jimmy on.
Ken Doherty, 26.
33 behind. So he needs snookers, but he needs snookered himself. And Jimmy's going to concede, and Ken's going to get his first frame on the board. So Ken Doherty finishes the session winning his first frame, but trailed Jimmy White by 3 frames to 1. Well, there you have it. Ken Doherty's pulled a frame back. It's 3-1 to Jimmy White. We've got a climax at 9 o'clock on JB Sports. Potentially 5 frames to play. Jimmy White needs 2 more. Doherty needs 4. Who's going to come out? Don't forget the FA Cup from 5th round draws live from Stockport County. That's an audio stream at 7 o'clock. And then join us again at Barnsley for the climax of the final at 9 o'clock. I hope you've enjoyed the afternoon session where Jimmy White has produced again some of his own magic and leads 3 frames to 1 going into tonight's session. I hope to see you again later on. Till then, bye bye.